Welcome back, some Fez. I'm Dear Darling, and why don't we take a look at our world from a different perspective as we continue on in our journey in Fez, where I've only vaguely remember what was going on. I remember we were trying to get into his door, and it was like, why can't we get into his door? I have no idea why. We want to stop the water, that's why. That's how. I also noticed the void seems to be gone. I don't know if that was always the case. So yeah, it's always with difficulty we're playing these sort of explosion puzzle games, is after you're done, you're just sort of like, what was I doing again? I don't think I have an answer for you. Except for we're trying to throw a bomb over here, weren't we? Ooh. Maybe not exactly like that, but you know. If that's how it works, that's how it works. We've again duplicated the bomb with our amazing cloning abilities. We're trying to make you cry more or cry less. Probably either or would suffice, but committing to one or the others, probably how we're meant to go. It's not doing anything, so let's hazard a guess that there's another way to make this river of tears stop. Okay, I forgot that we can swim. Yeah, I don't know. When I was loading in to the game, apparently we've done 58.2% of this game, which doesn't seem right. It feels like there's a lot more, to explore in the game, but in the save file, that's what it says. I think we should probably just leave this for now. I actually have no idea how to get in. So, we'll just sort of just... Oh, I remember. We're trying to go back to that hub world because now we've got like 16 cubes or whatever. We can go through a different little portal. That's got telefragged by the black coals. But we should check on all of these. Have we gone in all the directions? We haven't gone in that direction, wherever that direction might be. There's a little one here we don't know, and the others we have been. So are there more little doors around here which we haven't looked through? That's where we need to go back to for the hub world, which we're not going to do quite yet, but we'll be looking to in rather soon. In fact, is this a door? Doesn't appear so. Apparently this is a door which we haven't been through because the door's not open. I guess that's why all the doors start closed, so you can open them and tell if you've been to them for the first time or not. This looks a lot like our treasure map. I'm just saying. We should have a quick 360 view, of course. Another mysterious door here. What's behind it? Who knows? We're going in to another tree. Where, I mean, this looks like a one-off sort of island where you've got a puzzle apparently on the top of a huge pyramid. I wonder if we can make the water level sink or something, and from that we can... Did you hear that noise? We can do something a bit more interesting with that. But how do we do anything with this? We've only got so much we can work with, and that's spinning stuff around and jumping. That's basically it. So there's definitely something there. This looks to me like if we can somehow lower the water level, something interesting might happen. You might ask, how are you going to lower the water level? And I'll be honest, I don't have an answer for you there. The water level kind of is what it is at the moment. But doesn't this look like one of our maps? One of our treasure maps? Not as much as I thought it did. Sorry. How do I open my skin? Like that? It doesn't really look like it now, look at it. That's probably back in the industrial zone or whatever. Is that where we came from? That's where we came from. Okay, I guess we'll just climb up. Let's just solve it at face value for now. We can try and do some tricky stuff later once we've really figured out what's going on around here. Which I'm not sure whether we will or not, because this certainly is a game with a lot of depth, isn't it? There's a lot of things going on, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to solve everything. Am I going to try? I will certainly try. I can't promise you anything. I'm not going to promise you the world. There's actually 2 doors here. That's interesting. Oh. No, there's not. It's just the other path. There's a big bell up here. Ding dong. Ring the bell by pressing X in front of it. Interesting, it's got different symbols on each side. Oh, there's a little door up there, actually. Let's go up there first, because this feels like it's going to be quite transformative. As a gravity affected block, I see. Maybe. Oh no, it's just timed. Yeah, I bet you, but depending on the direction that we ring the bell on, something different will happen. based on those symbols, maybe it'll be change the location or something or another. I don't know. It's it's a bit hard to come up with conjectures when you don't really know what's waiting for you outside that door. There's a lot of doors in this area as well. Many places we haven't explored. Let's have a look at the map. Lots of things going on there. Lots of things going on. But yeah, I'm just holding out on ringing the door just for now. Just for now. We'll certainly. I'm sorry, not ringing the door. Ring the bell. We'll certainly go back to it. Is that another golden cube we got? Perfect. We're really tallying up the numbers. So on 19. So we've got quite a lot of those. We haven't found many anti-cubes. And to the truth be told, I don't even know where they could even be. I guess that's the point of them in the first place. They're not meant to be all that direct. Oh, is this our treasure map? It almost looks like it. I don't know. We can test it once we get to the top, I suppose. What? Wait, just have a quick look around. There's something there. There's something there. Okay. Fair enough. We need this bomb. This bomb, 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 bomb. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Grab a bit. Jump over it. Jump over it. Make sure we get the other bit as well, which is waiting for us around the corner. I wonder if this game has something like, once you've beaten the main story, I've got to assume there's like a main story with an extra story thing. Once you do it, there's like a treasure, like, oh, I thought that was a yellow bit, it wasn't. Like a compass or something, which helps point you towards anti-cubes. Because I think a lot of my difficulty is I'm not going to be looking hard enough in locations where anti-cubes actually are, because I'm like, I don't fiddle around with the environment enough, that sort of thing, you know? Because my ongoing theory is that anti-cubes are meant to be difficult puzzles to solve, which will require a lot of environmental exploration and that sort of thing. I just don't fiddle around with stuff enough, I suppose. Which, might make it a bit more difficult to find these anti-cubes. Shall we need to? I don't know why I didn't start by going down here to get this. But we can worry about that once we get to it. This certainly looks like there would be an anti-cube here. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Because this certainly looks like some sort of weird puzzle. Oh, I mean, there's a treasure chest at the top, which I guess is something. Wasn't really what I was going for, but... Just trying to figure out how we do this. There we go. Just wanted to grab this little bit quickly. And this is how we get to the top. Well, it's going to give us something. Treasure. Another treasure map? It's been a while since we got one of these, I think. Like, come on, there's no way they have this strange shape to this island and not have it contain something hidden. And, oh yeah, I forgot about keys. And I'm not talking about a treasure chest sort of hidden. I'm talking about super hidden, you know? Like, you interact with the environment in a certain way. From a right angle, what you're looking for will appear right before you. I mean, there's certainly this door, which I'm not sure we know exactly where it leads to that thing, whatever that is. There's a whole lot of interconnecting islands over here, not gonna lie. Maybe this is a treasure map sort of location. Alright, there's a bit over there. That's all I can really see of note right now. You have to excuse me, my throat is quite sore right now for some unfathomable reason. Like, I don't know if it's just me, like, not being paranoid per se, but overanalyzing everything, where it's like, it feels like there should be another secret here, apart from just the good old bits, you know? What is that? Oh, it's a yellow cube. There's another bite. There's also shooting stars in the background? When did that start happening? Okay, you can't make that jump. At least, not like that. Probably what we do is we rotate like this and then jump down to it. This is more of a puzzle of navigating yourself upwards, I suppose. I don't see any other bits though. Which I guess is Goof. No, why have I done that to myself? Both a good and bad thing. because, one, we don't have to do that much more exploration then. Looking around for bits and bobs. Bill and Ben with Flower Pot Men. But it could just be we're missing things, to be honest. Shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, as the age-old saying goes. And be wary of your surroundings. When you cross a road, look both ways, stop, look, listen. I mean, that's just generally good advice for many things, to be honest. I kind of want to get more anti-cubes, but I just don't know where to look. You want to port us backwards, but unfortunately we haven't finished exploring all the other areas yet, so I'm not sure if I quite want to. I just want to make sure I don't die when I drop off it. Okay, where's the door? It's over there. Okay, go back to this place. Oh no, it wasn't this place where I thought had something. Well, I mean, I do think there's something here, but I don't know even how I'd begin to even interface with it. That's the biggest problem, isn't it? I mean, there's plenty of locations where it looks like interesting stuff could happen, but it's just like, how do you interact with it? You've only got dimension shifting and that sort of thing. I thought there was other stuff. Oh yeah, I want to go back to the bell ringing tower, which is not up here, it's somewhere else entirely. This is quite a diversion to go over here, wasn't it? Ooh, gosh, it was a bit of a long drop. We don't need to be over there anymore, so we can sort of forget about it. Hey, forget about it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. This ain't it, Chief. That's quite a long drop. I'm surprised you survived that, Gomez. Okay, so that's the door we came from. That purple door, we don't know what it is. It's another secret door. I wonder if we can access it, which we can. Perhaps it will take us to sort of a subspace area. This certainly looks anti-cube material. We got tetronomos around the bottom. I wonder what this means. Me too, Dot. Me too. Ah, we had to make this shape. But which shape do we make? That's the big question. I shouldn't have moved this. I don't know if we need to do it on the lights or not, but I don't know if it needs to be perfect either, but oh, okay, it magnetizes itself. But it seems like we... How do we get this one up here? Perfect, kind of. What? Gomez? Pick it up from this angle. There we go. If we put this one on top of this one, do you think it'll work? Oh, it needs to... I see. It needs to be that shape in all of them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we need to somehow pick up this one again. How? I don't want to push it off. I guess we can push it like this. And try and quickly grab it. How? We've messed it up, basically. Something like this. Just keep pushing. Till we do this. Okay. So clearly we need to be on this one. But unfortunately that's that one. Where's this one? It's at the back here when it needs to be at the front. Oh, this is going to be confusing. Okay, do this one last. We need everything in the right place. I did not mean to do that. Okay, thank you. Response. That was scary. So this middle one's fine. No, it's not. Okay. We need to do a bit of shuffling, basically. Did not mean to throw it off the edge, but like, again, it's my muscle memory. We need to think about this. So the one in the middle, I don't know if we can even influence it. This middle one needs to be here, in the middle, and also there. Perfectly fine. It's just put it down. So is this now in the correct place? It's in the middle. Is that the back? It's in the middle. Is that the back? Perfect. We can now stack another one on top of it. Such as this cube. If we stand on top of it, we should be exactly in the same places, which is perfect. It's backwards in my mind putting it down and yeeting it down. How has that shifted? It's now in the middle, which is a bit strange, because that's not where I put it. I guess the angle we're looking at where we put it down might affect it. Here. I don't know, but it's working. Yeet. Oh my god, stop eating. I mean, I guess that's fine. Oh, so what we got here is we got, I just realised what's going on. We got a 3x3 grid of lights on the floor. That's what's going on. And that's making it feel complicated. When it actually isn't. Or maybe it is. And I'm thinking I might just get lucky solving it, but this must be wrong because it's not in the right place. So if we put it here, is that fine? Yeah, we need to do it on this side because we want to be, no, in the other corner of a cube. Because when we're in this angle, or the closest one, there we go. And it made an anti-cube. Nice. That's an interesting puzzle. Because the side we're facing from, we put the cube down in the closest square, I think. Kind of. Yeah, you can, when you spin it like this, you can sort of see the 3x3 going on. That's nice. Okay, we need more things like that. We need more anti-cubes, okay? So our anti-cubes always in those purple locations, and they always spawn these weird sort of black holes after we leave them. I don't know if that's true or not, it's just theorising. It's just a theory, a game theory. For now, we'll just go back to the bell tower. And we'll ring it. We'll see what it does. If anything. Oh gosh. We've seen these icons about in different locations. Like, we've definitely seen this one. And we've definitely seen this one. I just don't remember where they are. Should we just ring it once on each side, just in case? Let's make out a little tune. Didn't mean to ring that twice, but still. Interesting. It seems like a puzzle which we don't know what to do with yet. Well, you might know. I certainly don't. So there's nothing really to do, but just walk away from it, I suppose. We finished this area. This tree's obviously got a secret. We just don't know what to do with it yet. Actually, where is that tree? Path. It's down there. Has this, like, changed the water level? Doesn't seem like it. I was trying to think if it matched any of the bell tones, but I don't think it does. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, since we're not really sure what to do with those places now, I guess we'll just keep on exploring. And by keep on exploring, I mean we're going to head back to the hub world. We're going to go in through the next door, which required all those cubes that we worked so hard to acquire. Her bell's certainly got something important, and perhaps it's to do with water level, perhaps it's to do with other worlds. I don't even know. Who knows? That's a problem for future me to figure out. This is our home. We should be able to go into all of these now, I think. Wait, where does this go? Where are we? Yeah, this is our home. And we haven't quite figured out everything there, but that's fine. So that's how we started. This is where we're going to next, whatever this means. Just looking at the symbols at the top. This looks like something to do, I don't know. In fact. I wonder if there's a secret other area around here somewhere. I can't say for certain. Take a sip of water. This is completely different. Where are we on the map? Makes sense, we're one of the 4 directions off the central hub, aren't we? So that was way number 1. That's probably the other door. This is our door we're in right now. Interesting, there's a lot of statues around here. They kind of look like tribal civilization. A tribal civilization once gone. There's not really much interesting on this side. It's basically all contained in this side. I guess I'll open this. Not open this door, go into this door now. So they're hunting a beast. They killed it. They put it on like a spit roast. We can't actually rotate in this place, which is interesting. And I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe that's got some backstory behind it. This just seems to be all their houses, right? Apparently one of them had a bit. Stayed in a very weird 3-story house. But we got another bite. So that's 19 on. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure we'll find all that much interesting in these houses, but once we move on to the next section. Where did that come from? Was that on here the entire time? There seems to be the owl statue that we saw before that rotated. We couldn't do anything with it, but they seem to worship it. Who knows what the law implications of that is? Get game theory on the case. That's not really my sort of jam, but I'm sure these are all very important. These little tribal huts and stuff, but what they mean to me right now is not a significant amount. We've got a cauldron here. Again, we can't turn around in any of these houses. These guys were so primitive that they didn't even live in a 3D world. Not even think that they lived in a 2D world, but couldn't even comprehend outside of it. I wonder if this world is just very small. Okay, don't do that. Poor person who ever lived in that house, you know. And we don't have a lot of real estate, but hopefully their rent costs very little. Never talk to me nor my son ever again. What do we do with this? Apparently we fully explored it. So this kind of just seems like, to me, it's just meant to be a bit of a lore drop. There's an ancient civilization before us, and for some reason the houses are so primitive that they don't even exist in 3D. Strangely, the map says it's completely done. There's not even any secrets here or anything, which surprises me. So I guess that kind of hints to me that I am overanalyzing everything. There's not always secrets hidden about. You know, we could have checked a map on the other areas we went to. See if there was hidden stuff or not. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. The other one. This one. No? This one? Where was it? It was one of these locations. There's a lot of rooms we haven't... Oh, here it is, the bell. So there's something still going on with the bell. We haven't figured it out. The tree. That's what we think is linked to the bell. We missed out on a location over here. Interesting. And there's a small gate. Okay, I guess we might have to have a better look at that over there at some point. But for now, we'll just go into this other sort of small area. We'll have to do some backtracking through a lot of the other areas to try and explore exactly what we've been missing. I just want a way to help me find anti-cubes. This is hurting my eyes. So going from a very primitive civilization to a much more modern civilization here with neon lights, which we've seen a little bit of before. Here and there seems to be a bus stop. Let's see how big this hub world is. Seems to be quite a few things linking to this, but all small worlds which are linking to it. Watch out. There's the noodle bar over here. No one's attending it though. Probably because they can't even get to a house. It's locked up. Oh, there's another noodle bar right there. Or is that the same noodle bar from the side? I can't tell. So in these rooms actually do exist in 3D. There seems to be a kitchen with some faucets. Oh no, it's a shower. It's not a kitchen. Am I dumb? Alright, it's a public shower. Interesting. Interesting. We're getting just a bit of a feel of a civilization before us. Once yet abandoned, like all the others. Another boiler room. They seem to be rather popular. Everywhere we go. We have one in our town as well. Can't seem to do anything with that. Apparently there is nothing to do with that, according to the gold borders. I wonder if the gold borders lie to you. You know? Maybe that probably is me just being overly paranoid, but it's like, oh, there's actually stuff there, but you don't know it. Learning about history, it seems. Learning about, don't know, Tetris pieces. This looks like a world map. Oh, the map is a cube. It's a cube net. Ah, that's cute. Don't even know what to do about this. There's a secret in here. Interesting. That's the problem with all these secrets. I don't know how to interface with most of them without just jumping around and stuff. That's a really, like, clever little bit, because their projection, of course, would be obviously the world's going to be a cube, so the projection for a map is going to be a cube net. We don't have to deal with any of the weird resizing issues that come with a Mercator projection and things like that, hey? That's not really my grounds to speak on, though. Only did a little bit of 3D to 2D mapping. This is apparently fully furnished outwards. A lot of people living here. 12-ish people living here. It's weird how these rooms are set up in 3D, but they excel. Like, most people can't. Most of the NPCs we've spoken to just live in a 2D world, right? How do they access their beds? If they're one of the ones in the behind part. So let's check. That says there's bits here. Collect this. Completely done. Oh, there's pickaxes. Is this like a mining civilization? Which is obviously come and gone. Not so much mining. Well, not so much ancient civilization though. That's it. That's all the places there were here. Wow, why is these places so much smaller than the other ones? I don't know. There's something going on in that teaching room. It's a secret which we don't quite know how to interface with. Which one is the teacher's room? Let's have a quick look at it again. Is this one? What can we even do in here that would even make sense? Like, there's not many things to interact with. I don't know if jumping a certain way makes any sense. Or there's probably some sort of camera trick, some perspective thing along here. This seems like it'd be a secret for something. Again, the symbols have come back, but I don't. Maybe it's a code that we had to put in somewhere, but I don't really know. I mean, this left one, it's just that one, but like stuck together vertically, isn't it? Which might make a tower of some sort. And then this looks like that same thing, but rotated. In fact, it is that, but rotated. 90 degrees to the left. I wonder what that means. There's probably some significance to that. Oh, and this is... Oh, wait, this is the thing we saw before. Isn't it? We saw this... Where did we see this? Oh, I'm like the monument on the waterfall island, right? What does that mean, though? What do we do with this? It's not like we can input anything over here. But I guess we should make a note that this symbol now means that U-shape, or is somehow connected to it. Oh no, this is not quite the same as that one. This one has a block filled in. Maybe something to do with this. Didn't even look at this really, but there's not really much I can do with that, to be honest. Not much I can do with anything. Not much to do about nothing. So we'll just take our leave. And we'll go to the 16 world. The 16 block world. They're all quite small. It's just sort of... I suppose that makes sense, because our one was the 1 block world, right? And it was just our town. So these are all like other towns. The 4 block world was some ancient civilization which is now gone. That was some modern civilization which is also now abandoned. This must be some other civilization or town which, again, has no people in it, is my guess. So this is like a hub world of different cities, rather than the wilderness. Oh, this place actually has people. They all have very big foreheads. 5 heads, even. That guy's a ninja. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Interesting, so it's like a marketplace. Or something of that sort. Persian rugs being... Wow, how did that guy get down there? Hey. Speaking in a language we can't understand. I wonder if we'll ever understand it. If it'll ever be like translated to us or something. It seems a bit dangerous to be down there, not gonna lie. But we'll have a chat with everyone. Just in case they got anything interesting to say. Which, to us, it seems like they don't. I don't think they ever will, to be honest. But it's interesting, we've got some scaffolding of a Tetronymos. Again, the Tetronymos making a very characteristic shape everywhere. This place actually has a subworld. Interesting. Hello, Elder. You probably said something interesting. I was just seeing if those letters were actually like actual English letters, but like using the blank space or whatever. Excuse me? Is this 32? Whoa, it's yet another door. This one requires 1, 2, 32 cubes. Must be something really special behind that door. Interestingly, our anti-cubes count for this one, so that's confirmation. The anti-cubes do in fact matter. Oh. Hello, owl. Here are the owls. See their effigy. Assemble the parliament. Again, the owls, you know, rotating to look at us. Apparently there's nothing in here. Just an introduction to the owls, which we've already seen before, but I wonder if we had to get this owl to... There's like a load of owl statues somewhere. We had to get them all to match up the same way. Or maybe they just follow your site, I don't know. But for now, we'll round off this episode here because we have encroached on 30 minutes. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Not Celeste, Fez, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.